it's moi. I am back again because I have made my trip out to Vinings and I've picked up my, here it is, Essence of Vitality Herbal and Roots Tonic. The bomb of all bombs when it comes to a complete full body, head to toe cleanse. I can try to get as close as I can. Take a peek at that. Desire to be active, that increases vitality, keeps your metabolism healthy, strengthens the immune system, which we definitely need right now with this nutty weather plummeting to single-digit lows. Who has time for that? I don't know about you. However, it flushes toxins from the body, helps maintain youthful functions. We need all the energy and vitality that we possibly can. It's just telling you additional information along the bottom. However, I got the 16 ounce because that's all I need for right now. Normally I'll get the 32 ounce, but I just didn't need that right now. So, you know, I normally do this or something similar, like the cleaner or something, every quarter. So we can talk more about this later on. But moving forward, I have my brown eggs because I don't want any other but brown. Some apples here. I have my pink salmon. I have some yummy, yum strap. Did not know they had carrot chips, so I had to have that. And saves time from all that shaving and all that extra stuff. But when they're chips, I'm excited. However, the strawberries are a bit questionable, but I have the humongous spinach because I'll be doing salads and then, you know, some additional things with the spinach. I tend to eat that like there is absolutely no tomorrow. Purified water, I do my purified or alkaline, all the great waters out there because I am a water girl. I'm herbalicious all the way. So if it's not organic or local, because this water here comes from Douglasville, Georgia. So try to drink and eat things that come from your area. That is the best thing you can possibly do because your allergies would be grateful for that if you did. I have some silk almond and coconut milk. Who knew? I didn't. That they had a combination of almond and coconut, two of my fave things combined in one. So that saves me from buying 2 containers. So I can't wait to get a hold of that and include it in my protein shake. So I know that's going to be something serious. Also some bananas here, a little citrus section, lime, lemon, grapefruit, and an orange. I'm actually going to take those and create my infused waters, and I'll also add mint leaves and I'll add some basil leaves, which is, oh Lord. So I will be infusing with the purified water. I tend to drink on that all day, every day, and it just keeps you in a great space. Okay, we'll talk more about that later. I'll actually show you guys some of the infused waters that I make. Especially to the people who don't drink water as you should drink water. It's not that difficult. You should do that. Anyway, tomatoes here for my salads, Brussels sprouts, which is the yummiest thing ever on the planet. I, have a great mix that I put with those and bake them. We have some raspberries and blackberries, 2 for $3. I had to jump on that. Vegetable broth, and those berries and stuff I tend to put in my smoothies, or I do some juicing as well. So thank you, Veronica, for giving me the juicer. I'm going to wear that thing out. And just a couple of squash here. Gotta have the collard greens. It's not even right without the collard greens. Okay, and then I have, of course, my fave, the red onion, also for salads, and some steaming with squash and asparagus, all that good stuff. I tend to create my own recipes for the most part. And what else can I say? Celery. And what I'm going to do with the celery, I am going to make myself some almond butter. I have the bomb almond butter recipe, so I'll be making some almond butter so I can enjoy my celery sticks, because I tend to like that and peanut butter, but I can't have peanut butter right now. However, I can have the almond. So that's about the gist of what I have right now, because I have so many things in the Frigidaire already that I will be partaking of. Just in case lastly, I'm talking about the head of broccoli back here. I tend to steam broccoli, and it is so great. And I'm going to tell you what else I do with that. When I steam my broccoli, I tend to use my Rags liquid aminos. So this is so flavorful. All you gotta do is steam your broccoli. And I tend to steam my broccoli with maybe a tablespoon of coconut oil. That's flavor one. So once you drain it, and save that water for something else, like some jasmine rice or something, all the way nuts. Anyway, once you blanch that, you would just basically drizzle a little bit of this liquid aminos, which is packed full of delicious, delicious, delicious flavor. So you just drizzle that, and that's a meal. Like, I will come in from work and eat just that. Another thing, that's Bragg's. This bottle is darn near empty for the simple fact I go through it like nobody's business, and I'll buy one of these probably every few weeks. And this is just a small size, the smallest that I'll buy. Normally I'll get the gallon size jug. This is just a 32 ounce. But I can go on for hours about apple cider vinegar and the fabulousness of it. This is the mother of all mother when it comes to apple cider vinegar. And when you purchase it, especially Bragg's, which is the number one as far as I'm concerned, it has to have a little trash and stuff on the bottom. So if you have, or you're interested in buying apple cider vinegar and it doesn't have that little gunk on the bottom, it is so not organic, okay? That simple. Another thing, I tend to, like with my shrimp and my salmon and my swai, which I'm not showing right now, I love swai fish, I tend to use coconut oil. This is a 54 ounce, and I tend to buy the largest container. When I say Nutella coconut oil, I'm just gonna pause for the cause with Nutella. I love this so much. It's like 20 bucks for it, but look how large it is. It'll last you forever and a day. And I use coconut oil for so many things. As a lot of you know, I make a ton of organic products, so I tend to use coconut oil for organic products. I use it to cook with. I use it on my skin, my hair. It is like a staple here at the landing, okay? I keep that at my house. And I mentioned infused waters before. I sometimes just, when I want it sweetened, or other people may want it sweetened, I'll just take some of that purified water and I'll just heat it up on the range, and I'll just add a couple of tablespoons. It just depends on the size of the container you're using. So do that. Add your raw honey. Make sure it's raw honey, not that Blame Bear. For those of you eating honey out of that Blame Bear container, stop it. It is not authentic honey. I just watched a documentary last night on that and was appalled at what I learned about how they jack up the food that we eat, and we're spending money on it hand over fist. It's not cheap to buy food today. It's nothing like it used to be when we can grow our own gardens. That's one of the things I pray for in the future. When I do buy again, I have got to have a greenhouse in the backyard. That's mandatory. So I can grow my own herbs, my vegetables, and my fruits. It's going to be the Garden of Eden in my backyard. That's what I dream about. So as of right now, buy raw honey. Raw, only raw. Raw, only raw, and I want to say it again. Raw, only raw honey. Do not buy the Blame Bear. The only one, the bear that comes to mind eating honey, is Winnie the Pooh. So, I don't see any Winnie the Poohs in my neighborhood. I'm sure it's none in your neighborhood. Leave the Blame Bear alone, okay? That's about all I have for you guys right now, my sparrows. But this is just a tip of the iceberg. I will be doing some, pop-up documents just to see and share with you guys with what's going on. I've talked myself tired. I have really talked myself tired right now. Anyway, it's been a day and a half and I'm ready to go somewhere and sit it down. But I wanted to come back on to show you that I picked up some things, and Solange is in the background singing, doing what she do. I love that girl. Anyway, if you're not on some type of journey to better your life, to do things better for yourself so you can have some energy, so you can sleep well at night, you can drop a few pounds, you can lean. Who wants to walk around with unnecessary fat just hanging around? I don't. I know you don't. However, it takes you to do something about it, and it starts with a decision. So decide sooner than later. You don't have to join, the BUB Fabulous Get It Snatched Back challenge with me, but do something that fits your life and your lifestyle. So that's all I have to say for right now. Just know I'll be back again. I've talked over 10 minutes, y'all. I'm so sorry. Well, no, I'm not, because I want to share this with you. So I'm not going to tell any tales. That's not, I'm just not. So bananas, I didn't mention that, I don't think. But this is all I have right now, because I tend to eat organic all the time. That's just a part of who I am. And so omitting meat from my life, I can care less. And of course, the palate is calling for some things now that I normally don't eat a lot of. And that's because I have decided and moved forward with eliminating it from my life. So smooches for now, my sparrows. One love, one heart. Okay. Have a great evening. Love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude and soar in all you do. If you have any questions pertaining to the challenge, by all means, drop me a note, call me, text me, message me, whatever, and I'll reach back out to you. Okay? And this is such a big deal for me, because I'm trying to snatch myself as tight as possible by the end of April, because I am having my second book release in Charlotte, the Queen City, and I'm so excited about that. So the manuscript is just about done. So book 2 is dropping somewhere near you by the end of April. So get your pennies together. And if you haven't read How I Became Fabulous, shame on you. Pick it up, read it, because I'm going to have a little promotion surrounded by that in the coming weeks, where you can win a slot when it comes to a retreat that I'm putting together also for 2018, maybe around the tail end of it. But you can't win if you don't participate. So pick up How I Became Fabulous, live right, get your rest, cleanse your bodies, and be well. Love you, smooches.